US authorities have identified the gunman who shot 6 people dead at a Sikh temple in Wisconsin. 40-year-old Wade Michael Page was killed himself in a shootout with police.
Our North America correspondent Jane Cowan says it's been a long night for police investigating the shooting.
There's today been quite a tense and heartfelt press conference with a whole lot of law enforcement officials who haven't slept in the 24 hours since this shooting happened. They have revealed, as you say, the identity of the accused shooter who died on the scene. He is 40-year-old Wade Michael Page, and as you alluded to there, he is someone who is a war veteran, was in the US military between 1992 and 98, and the FBI is saying that he was discharged 14 years ago in a way that meant he was not eligible to re-enlist. Now, separately, a US military source is saying that he was discharged for what is called patterns of misconduct. There is also a suggestion through unconfirmed media reports here that the man was a singer in a kind of right-wing neo-Nazi punk band, and photos taken from that band's MySpace page show a very muscled man with his head shaven. But the FBI is not confirming that, although they are saying that they are looking into possible links with white supremacist groups. They are saying at this stage that they have no reason to suspect that there is anyone else involved in this shooting, although earlier today they did put out a photo of someone they were calling a person of interest who turned up at the scene after the shooting, looked suspicious, then disappeared before they could talk to him. But they've since found him and ruled him out. All of this obviously is making the Sikh community very anxious. They have been asking the question, many of them at this press conference in Wisconsin, saying, you know, how many other threats are out there that we're not aware of? Let's have a listen to what the FBI special agent in charge of the investigation has said about that.
I wish I could answer that for you. I think that is the problem, is that nobody knows. Nobody knew that this guy was a threat. How many other people might there be like him that are a threat that we don't know about? That's the problem with these types of cases. And that's why we need the community support, because sometimes these people don't come to law enforcement's attention until it's too late. So people do need to be vigilant, look for suspicious behavior and report them so that we can try to identify these people before. So unfortunately, I just don't know how many there are.
And Jane, what more is known about what exactly happened during the attack?
Well, we now know that the police officer who was shot and who is still in critical condition was actually shot 8 to 9 times at very close range by a 9mm handgun. We also know that those people killed were 5 men ranging in age from 39 to a man in his 60s, another man in his 80s. There was 1 woman killed. Those killed include the president of the temple, who was apparently trying to tackle the shooter, and 2 other priests. All of this obviously plugs into the gun debate, and today the New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who is a fierce advocate of gun control, has weighed in. He's making the point that these mass shootings, this one and the one in Colorado, obviously attract attention because many people die at once, but he says 34 people die every day in America from gun violence.